It's always interesting to me how many emotions can be tied to our clothes. It feels like it should be a fairly cut and dry thing. Like, do I wear it? Do I not? Do I fit into it? Do I not? Does it fit my lifestyle? Does it not? But it is seldom that easy when we go to declutter our clothes, isn't it? So today I want to show you a few new pieces that I'm introducing into my wardrobe. The kind of the dilemma I'm having with color and patterns, and whether or not some of these pieces are actually going to make the cut and stay or not. Oh, and 3 things that Courtney from Be More With Less just shared recently that we should all remove from our closet. So let's see. I want to show you some new things that I'm adding to my wardrobe. I would like for us to be able to work on our closets together today. So we're going to talk about decluttering and like these 3 things you should remove. So it can be helpful to have a time will tell bin, for sure a donation box, and for sure a black trash bag, because when we put stuff in, we don't even want to be tempted to pull it back out again, right? So you might want to be gathering those things while we visit for a few minutes and I show you these things that I'm adding in. All right, let me grab them. Well, actually first, I'm going to show you the things I'm carrying over from last year because some of these are 2 years old. So I showed these Amazon Basics scoop necks t-shirts. This is still my favorite go-to. Like, this is my uniform still. A pair of jeans that fit well and a black t-shirt, and I am like, it's easy, I'm happy, like it's so good. This one's just a little bit different. It has a pocket on it, the sleeves are cut. It's just like a tad dressier maybe. So I like this one too. I've had both of these. I have 2 of these and this for 2 years now, probably because we have really short summers here in Minnesota, right? I could get a lot of wear out of them. But this is still my staple uniform. I also just have this black top. It's a little bit dressier. I've been wearing it in like the Back to Basics series. It's just very comfortable, very classic, very easy to wear. I also, oh no, it just fell off. This one doesn't like to stay on hangers because it has like a wide neck, which I really like. I think it's really pretty. It's just floral, very flowy, very easy to wear. I really like this a lot. But this I kind of wear more for like dressier occasions. And then this top I had gotten last year, also still really like. So these are all the things that I started out this season with, and I was like, yes, for sure, I want to continue to wear these things. They're all falling off the hanger now. I don't know why. All right, let's just throw these on the bed. But then I thought, like, it would be nice to have a few new pieces, right, for this spring and summer. And so here's a few new things I got. I did wear this in a video recently. I love the colors. When I saw this at the store, I was just like, it's just very pretty. And I've never done the thing where you like find out what colors fit you best and all of that. But I'm always drawn, I think the corals and these colors look good on me. I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong. Just be like, no, Dawn, you might be a little off base. I know you'll be friendly about it, it's fine. And it's very comfortable. That is, it has to be comfortable or I don't keep it. So it's comfortable, it's pretty, it's current. And so I actually really like this top a lot. I'll tell you the one problem with it in just a second. This, I never, ever get white tops, ever. Like, I think, you know when you have like little kids forever and you're just like, no, like that is just, no. But now I feel like we're in a season where I don't have to wear like kid handprints on my clothes. So I did get this. I don't know how I feel about it still. It's fine. It's not like my favorite. I don't get like excited to wear it, but it's a definite like solid option. This top I actually really like a lot. I was speaking at a thing and I wanted a new top for it, and I was just like, yes. Very easy to wear, comfortable. I didn't feel like I had to adjust it. All 4 of these, by the way, are from Marshall's, if you're wondering. This was like a good find. I just felt like it fit really well. And then this one, I also wore this on a video recently. I like blended in with the cabinets behind me on it. I like it. The only problem with both of these, they're a little too long. And so then, cause I'm only 5'2", 5'1.5", and so then I felt like I had to be like tucking it under all the time. So I don't love that. This one is very comfortable, very easy to wear. I think I look good in blue too, I don't know. And so it's comfortable and easy, it's just the whole tucking thing. So I think these 2 are for sure winners. Like, I could see wearing them this summer and again next summer. These 2, I don't know. we'll see, right? But I have some solid options. This feels good. And I'll show you like kind of like the rest of my wardrobe too. This is the main thing. There's not a whole lot to the rest of my wardrobe. Now, kids' clothes can be a whole nother bear, right? And we actually recently went through the boys' clothes in a recent video, and we have a really great strategy for that too. So I'll link to that video down below. But today's video is sponsored by Helix Kids. And right now, Helix Sleep has their 4th of July sale going on where you can save 25%.
4th of July sale.
We'll keep practicing that. So you'll save 25% off your Helix Kids mattress or a regular Helix mattress. It is a great time to upgrade the mattresses in your home. How do you guys like your new Helix Kids mattresses?
They're awesome. I love them.
Do you sleep really well?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Helix Kids mattress, designed by Helix Sleep, is a premium mattress in a box designed specifically with growing kids in mind. And these mattresses are so cool because they're double-sided. The firmer side is geared towards 3 to 7-year-olds who need more spinal support to aid proper development of their growing bodies, while the softer side was designed with kids 8 to 12 in mind who tend to favor mattresses with a more comforting feel. All mattresses come from their facility in Arizona, free shipping in the US, and this is just so cool. They're rolled up in the box and you bring it to your child's bedroom, you unroll it on their bed frame and watch it take shape. And most importantly, Helix Kids mattresses are made without harmful chemicals and have undergone extensive lead and phthalate testing to ensure little sleepers' safety. They also have a hypoallergenic cover that's great for both moisture wicking and airflow, and an eco-friendly and plant-based durable water-resistant finish that is both stain and water repellent because, you know, accidents still happen. But beyond that, they also have a microbe shield which combats odor-causing bacteria to maintain hygiene. The Helix Kids mattress has been tested and approved by medical doctors, sleep consultants, child behavioral specialists, and most importantly, real parents and kids ages 3 through 12. So the boys have had their Helix Kids mattresses for a few months now, and they love them. And just like the adult Helix mattress that Tom and I love, your child gets 100 nights to test it out and make sure that it's a great fit for them. Beyond that, they have a 10-year warranty, and then they are going to be sleeping like babies. Again, wouldn't that be awesome? So visit helixsleep.com/minimalmom. And remember, right now, for a limited time with their 4th of July sale, you're going to save 25% off your Helix Kids mattress and get 2 free pillows. They also have financing options with some flexible payment plans too. I think it's kind of funny that I can like literally hold like my whole wardrobe in my hands. It's not pants, it's just the rest of my tops for the summer. Okay, so I have 2 like workout tops. These are from last summer too. I have like not had to spend a lot this summer, which is good because I have this criteria now that everything has to fit and I have to feel good in it. And it's amazing to me when I follow that rule for myself, I find that I do carry stuff over like from season to season. Oh, I forgot to tell you the other problems with these tops. 1 second, then we'll get to the rest of this. Okay, so here's the only problem I'm finding with these now is that they're patterned and they're very noticeable if you wear them over and over again. Like my black tops, I feel like I could wear this out like this Saturday and see people, and then I could wear it again the next Saturday and see the same people, and they would not even think about me wearing the same shirt. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't think I'll get as much wear out of these. I'll feel like I can't wear them as close together. I'll have to like spread it out a little bit more. It could all just be in my head, but that's what I think when I see these. Like, oh, I wore this to church on this past Sunday. I could not wear it again next Sunday, and I probably wouldn't wear it the next one either. Maybe the third one, right? And then I'm like, oh, why? Like now I'm back to like putting so much thought into my wardrobe, right? And that's what I was trying to get away from. So that's my only drawback with these, and honestly why for a long time I was just sticking with the black because it's just so easy, you know? But anyways. So the rest of my work, so I have my 2 workout tops. I have 2 sweatshirts that I keep out during the summer. And then I have, I think, this isn't all my t-shirts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have 1 or 2 in the wash too. I did notice, so 2 of these are from last summer, and then I've gotten 3 more t-shirts because I noticed just for like around the house, gardening, even sometimes walking, I could have just used a few more t-shirts. So I did bulk this up a little bit. But basically I've bought 4 new dressier tops and a few t-shirts for this year. And then I did also buy 1 new pair of jeans. Jeans, I think, I don't know, I can wear every single day at all the same places. So I have 2 pairs of the same jeans, 1 in like a blue wash and 1 in a gray wash. And then that's just what I've been wearing. I am excited though about these new sandals that I got. These were an investment, I will tell you that, but They are so comfortable. And so I had a pair, I think they were even Sorrel, another pair, they were too tight. I got them last summer. I was trying to make them work. I was trying to force them to fit me and my foot, and they did not. And so I got rid of those, and now I have these. I wear these every single day. They are so comfortable, but they were like $130, which is way more than I ever spend on shoes. I know for some of you, you're like, oh yeah, that's, you know, to get a good shoe, that's why you gotta spend. And for others, I'm like, I never ever spend that much on shoes. So, but because I wasn't spending a lot on clothing, then I could invest a little more in a pair of shoes, I guess is what I told myself. So anyways, that's my current summer wardrobe. I do want to talk about how we can declutter clothes really quickly, but before we do that, I just feel so strongly about this that you should have clothes that fit and that you feel good in. And so Courtney shared this on Instagram. I love following her on Instagram. And so it was 3 things that you should declutter from your closet today. And number 1 is clothes that don't fit your body. And she says, remove clothes that don't fit your body, your today body. Be comfortable in your clothes. And I loved how she called it your today body, because let's face it, many of us were like, I don't want to stay at this size forever. I don't want to buy clothes in this size. That's just reinforcing that I am this size. And then it's like saying I'm going to stay this size forever, but I have goals and I want, you know, whatever. All the things we say in our head. But I hope what I'm showing you today is that we don't have to have a lot of clothes that fit our today body to feel like we have enough to wear today. I feel like I have more than enough options now that I also have these ones too that don't like to stay on the hanger. I mean, when I go to get dressed, I'm like, oh my, like I don't generally have this many options, right? And if it's a day where I'm like feeling kind of stressed and frazzled, I'm like, put on a black top and just go, because like you don't even want to think about it. You don't want to think about tucking a shirt under or anything like that, or if it's too long, right? Just put it on and go. And then on a day where I'm like, oh, I want to be a little bit prettier today, and then I'll pick one of the tops that's, you know, a little bit more patterned or pretty or whatever. But even this is 4, and the one I'm wearing 8, 9. So I have 9 tops. You wouldn't even need this many. But what if you said, I'm gonna have 5, one for every day of the work week that fit and I feel good in? That would not be a big investment of money, especially, I mean, if you look for stuff secondhand too, right? So to say that you want a wardrobe that fits your body right now, your today body, does not mean you're spending thousands of dollars, and it doesn't mean that you're committing to be that size forever. It's saying you value yourself enough to have clothes that fit and that you feel good in today, right here, right now. And that when we're going to declutter now, because when I open my closet doors in the morning, I only want to see options. I don't want to see the stuff that would fit if I lost a few pounds and this, or if I was going to a fancier event or whatever. I want to see the things that fit me today, right now, my today body, and that are options for today. That's what makes getting dressed in the morning not stressful. When everything in your closet right in front of you fits today and you feel good in it. Okay, did I give you enough time to collect your supplies so we can declutter clothes super fast? This goes really fast if you have those 3 things with you. So grab a donation box, a time will tell bin, and a black trash bag, and I'm gonna show you how fast you can simplify your clothes. Okay, so I have my 3 bins and my trash bag here on the floor. And what's so awesome is that if you have laundry piled up on your chair in your room, piled on the floor, couch, wherever, it doesn't matter. You don't have to collect all your clothes and do this. You could pick one area in your room and just work on that right now. Okay, so I have box, bin, black trash bag, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold something up and I'm gonna say, okay, does this fit me now? Is this for my like today body, right? And then let me share with you Courtney's other 2 criteria that I thought were so good. 2, get rid of clothes that don't fit your lifestyle. So, does this fit me now? Yes. Does it fit my lifestyle? Yes. 3, clothes that make you feel sad or bad for any reason. I love this. Did I spend money on it and am I just keeping it because I spent money on it? Or did I buy it thinking it was gonna look cute with something else but it doesn't, or whatever? And so this fits right now. This actually checks all the boxes, except I just never thought the color looked good on me, especially in the winter. And so even thinking about pulling this out next season, I don't think I'm gonna. I think I would, you know, every season I buy 1 to 4 apparently new tops. And I think I would replace this one with a new one. So I am just gonna throw that in the donation box. This shirt I do like, but it's a winter shirt, so I don't need it for now. So I'm just gonna put this in this bin. This time will tell bin can be for off-season clothes, or clothes that you're just not sure about or maybe you're hoping to fit into again. Then I'm gonna hold up this t-shirt and be like, this is super grungy. You know, I deserve, even when I'm around the house, I deserve to have a little bit nicer clothing. So I'm not gonna wear stuff like this around the house anymore. Not worth donating. So I'm gonna put that in the trash bag. This, you know, I don't know. I wear it in the winter. It was a little snug. Do I want to keep it? I don't know. I'm going to put it in the time will tell bin because we don't want to get hung up over anything, right? This t-shirt, I don't know. I always pass over it. I try it on and then I take it off when I'm getting dressed. So, you know, if there's even one thing about a shirt we don't like or any piece of clothing, we won't wear it. If the color's a little off, if it's a little too tight, if I have to adjust it, often we will skip over it then. So again, we want clothes that fit our today body. We're not trying to force our bodies to fit the clothes, right? Clothes are meant to fit us, not the other way around. I'm just gonna donate that and be done with it. These jeans, you know, they've gotten kind of worn out. I don't really like them anymore. I'm just gonna donate those. This I still like, but it's off season, so I'm gonna throw that in there. I don't know. This shirt got a little snug, but I still like it. I'm just gonna put it in here, see if I'll fit into it again. This shirt does not fit well. I'm just gonna let that go because I'm keeping lower inventory now to make my life easier. And why don't we talk about, like, why does less inventory, why does this even make sense? Why does less inventory make our life easier? Like we talked about at the beginning, how does this make life easier? Well, because you don't have piles of laundry all over your house anymore. Literally all over your house. Some of us were kind of disciplined and it's just in our bedroom. Others of us, it was on the couch, in the chair, and on top of the dryer, and in laundry baskets all over the house. If you can overall reduce the level of clothing and linens in your house for every single family member, you're gonna find that laundry is so much easier. It's easier to get dressed in the morning because again, every single thing is an option for something that I have to wear. And you take better care of your clothes because you know you have limited options, right? Like if I only have a few t-shirts that I'm wearing week in and week out, I make sure when they're dirty, they get to the laundry room. I make sure they get washed and back into my closet. I don't leave them laying in piles on the floor because I need them, right? And all right, I wanna show you, I'm gonna grab one thing. And you wear things out, which actually feels really good. Like how many of us actually wear out clothes anymore, right? And so, yep, totally like wore these through. And at first I was kind of sad, but then I'm like, okay, Dawn, you've actually had these. I got these 2 summers ago. And in the beginning, I was kind of protective of them because I really liked them and I liked how they fit. And so I'd only wear them for nice occasions. And then finally I'm like, they're jeans. They're meant to be worn. Clothes are meant to be worn. So why not wear them? And if they wear out, they wear out. And good news, it took 2 years to wear them out. So that's actually pretty good. And now I got to the point like they're worn out, and at first I was like a little sad. I was like, these are my favorite jeans, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm probably still gonna wear these around the house and in the garden for a while yet. I will not wear them out in public. And then you kind of had that thought like, oh, I'm not gonna find another pair. I have a hard time finding jeans. Like, I'm not gonna find another pair of jeans that fit as well as these jeans fit, right? And then what do you know? I got another pair of jeans, and these ones are probably actually a little even more comfortable because they come up a little bit higher, right? And so don't worry, I found another pair of jeans. And so it feels good to wear stuff out and to use the things we have and not have all this extra clothing inventory cluttering up our home that we're not using and we're not wearing and that we're just feeling guilty about. So permission to wear the good stuff, use it up, wear it out, and it actually does feel really good. Okay, so let's answer a few more questions when it comes to clothing. What if our weight does fluctuate a lot? What if we're in the middle of maternity and like having kids and all that? And what if we actually really like fashion, right? Okay, so if you really like fashion, I think the same rules apply. You just might have a little bit more inventory. So we still want to make sure everything fits and we feel good in it, that it fits our today body and that it's not a pain to wear, that I am comfortable in it. I'm not always adjusting it or feeling self-conscious in it. So it's still very important that everything fits and you feel good in it, even if you decide to keep a little more clothing inventory. Number 2, what if your weight fluctuates a lot? We don't want to just get rid of everything every time our weight changes, but but we do have to be able to keep it organized or it is really gonna stress us out. So I would suggest having some storage bins and labeling them with the different sizes that you visit, right? And put in just your favorites. We're not gonna keep everything at that size. We're just gonna keep our favorites. And again, you can decide how much inventory you keep at each size based on your capacity to be able to manage it. Because if it's way too much, then that's just stressful. And then when our weight changes, we don't even go back through those clothes, we just go buy different ones again, right? So keep a low inventory at each size, but make sure you have a way to organize it. And number 3, what about maternity clothes or fluctuating weight while having kids? So I would just keep a low inventory, but always making sure that you have something that fits and that you feel good in. So when I was pregnant, I had very few outfits. I was very much a minimalist during pregnancy, even though I didn't know it. I was just like, as long as I had one pair of jeans that fit and a couple tops, like I was good. I did not care if people saw me in the same thing over and over again because it's a short season and people, I think, understand when you're pregnant and if you wear the same thing a lot. And so I would just find a few comfortable pieces at each stage. And then I kept one tote of stuff, one bin of maternity that I would carry over from pregnancy to pregnancy, keeping just my favorites. And I used the container concept and limited it to that because it's too hard. It's just too much inventory to manage, especially if you're having small children at home. And so limit it. And then also post-pregnancy, again, keep a small inventory of clothing, but always make sure at whatever size you are, that you're today body, that you have things that fit. I think that is so important because the only way for there to be ease with our closet and ease with getting dressed is if we have things that fit and we feel good in. That's what frustrates us. I mean, I distinctly remember after I had Corbin, our third, and we were getting ready to go to church and I had nothing to wear. And I had gone through every drawer and everything in my closet. I'm like, surely there's something somewhere that I'm forgetting about or whatever. And I could not find anything. I'm in tears in, my bedroom because I'm like, I have nothing to wear and I feel so bad about myself and all that. And so even if I would have had one top that day that fit and that I felt good in, I would have been fine. And so it is okay if we need to spend a little bit of money when our weight is changing. I mean, I got secondhand, everything was secondhand back then, right? So it can be secondhand, but I do think it is so important and we should make it a priority that every single day we have something that fits and that we feel good in it. All right, question number 4, what if I have a lot of clothes that I have spent money on? I do not generally fall into this, as you could tell by my shock with my $130 shoes, right? Is it worth selling stuff? Should you save it in case you fit into it again? I think it really depends where you're at. Like, would you really need the money from it? Then yeah, it might be worth the hassle of trying to sell stuff. I think, you might not get as much, but selling it as a lot of clothing on Marketplace, I think is a great option. Otherwise, donating stuff and trusting that it's all gonna work out in the end and it's gonna come back around is my preference when it comes down to it. But mostly the money's already spent. Keeping it hanging in your closet, taunting you about why don't you wear me? You spent all this money on me. All of that, it just is such a negative way to start our day, right? To have those things in our closet. And so I think it's gonna be such a kindness to yourself if you'll move that out. And I think you're not even gonna remember them once they're gone. A little time's gonna go by and you're gonna have forgotten all about it, but it's gonna feel so good not having those things in there. So permission to let those things go. I hope this is helpful. I really do think you can get through clothing quickly if you have these 3 containers with you. And then the time will tell then. We just set it aside for basically till the next season changes. And that's what Courtney from Project 333, I love, Project 333, we have 33 items. I was counting these up because I'm like, have I exceeded 33? And I'm like, nope, still haven't. Not even actually close, really. So if you're the type that you're like, give me a number, I like some specific guidelines, I love what she does. So I'll link to her website and then the interview that we got to do together as well. And also her Instagram. I love following her on Instagram as well. But permission to let these 3 things from your closet go. And you're going to feel so much better about yourself when you get dressed in the morning. And I really want that for you. All right. I love you. I hope you have a really good day and I'll see you again soon.